Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to post a video about what I eat in a week as a college student. I understand that some people might be curious or just wonder, what does a college student actually eat? So for starters this day, I am starting off with cereal. My favorite cereal in the world is Honey Bunches of Oats. And to be completely honest, I most of the time only eat 2 meals a day. So for dinner, I had Chick-fil-A that is located on campus. The next day I had a little bit of a breakfast with some grapes that were about to go bad, so I needed to hurry up and eat them. And then for lunch I had, the number one college food, ramen noodles. And I just have a question. Do y'all eat ramen noodles with a lot of water in them, or do y'all just like them dry? I like them dry personally. And the hot and spicy flavor is the best. For dinner I headed to the Caf where I had hot wings and fries, and they were so good. Now the Caf is good, but anybody who goes to FAMU knows that Foot Hillier has the best food. This was Fried Chicken Wednesday, so you already know what was going on. This particular day I didn't even eat all my food, so I ended up having it for lunch and dinner. The next day I did eat when I woke up. I just had a granola bar and some tea. It's really rare for me to eat whenever I wake up, so it just had something simple. Most of the time when I eat something earlier in the day, I don't really have the appetite to eat lunch, so this day I just had a little bit of a snack in between a study session. But y'all already know for dinner I had to get me a full meal, so I walked to Wingstop that is also on campus, and I just got my favorite wings. A quick disclaimer, the restaurants on campus are included into my meal plan, so I'm not paying just out of my pockets for these restaurant meals. On FAMU's campus, we have Wingstop, Tropical Smoothie, Chick-fil-A, a pizza place, a Mexican place. So yeah, all that is included into my meal plan when I don't eat in the Caf. So sometimes I don't eat as good as I should, and this day I literally just had 2 croissants for lunch and didn't eat anything till dinner. But I do want to take a moment and put y'all on. Put these croissants in the microwave, 15 seconds, no more, no less, and just put that honey butter on top. When I tell you, bomb, just try it. So for dinner, since I barely ate anything for lunch, I decided to try something that I never really tried before. I found these microwavable sweet potatoes, and I have been craving sweet potato souffle for the longest. One thing about living in a college dorm is you can't cook how you want to cook, and when you want something, you oftentimes have to wait to try it. So this day I challenged myself to try to make a meal using only a microwave. This is everything that I used to make my mashed sweet potatoes, and when I tell y'all, they were bomb. Once again, please do not sleep on the honey butter. It just hits different, and if you haven't tried it, try it. So I just followed the instructions. I went ahead and cooked the sweet potato however it told me to, and it was fine. To be honest, I really do like eating in my dorm more than I like going to the Caf, because the Caf is always hit or miss. It doesn't always have what I want when I want it. Even though I'm a college student, I am fortunate enough to have the resources and the funds available to grocery shop and be able to get things that I personally like to eat when the Caf doesn't have what I'm in the mood for. To be completely honest, this video was filmed over a longer period of time than a week because it was unrealistic for me to remember and film every single thing that I ate within 1 week. So I stretched out filming for a few weeks just so I can capture more of a realistic version of my diet as a college student. Some weeks I eat in the Caf more, some weeks I eat in the restaurants on campus more, and some weeks I just eat in my dorm more. It just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for, what I have resources for, and how much money I have that I'm willing to spare. So with all that being said, let's get back into this mashed sweet potato. So I just continued to tweak the ingredients until it tasted how I wanted it to taste and was the consistency that I wanted it to be. And I was honestly proud of how it turned out. I decided to take it up a notch and also make some Stouffer's mac and cheese because I love their frozen mac and cheese. At the time, I didn't know that the broccoli was inside the mac and cheese, but it actually was good, and I was proud of myself because I used my resources and I made a whole meal. And that's on being a young, independent woman. I was very much satisfied by this meal. The next day I did eat in the Calf, and their burgers are so good. But later that night, since it was a weekend, me and my friend went out to eat, and we just walked to Chipotle, and I just had my infamous burrito bowl. The next day we went to brunch, which I of course forgot to film. So the only proof I had was a short Snapchat video. But for dinner, we got a free plate of food from a guy who sells plates in Tallahassee. It was actually really good, so I'll put his Instagram down below. It's really common in Tallahassee for people to sell plates because we are a college town and a lot of people crave home-cooked meals. This was me and my friend's first time trying it, so we decided to do a little review video for y'all and tell y'all how we liked it.
It's good. It's actually really good.
It's actually really good.
It tastes like a cookout. I'm having flashbacks.
It literally tastes like
A family reunion.
what my dad be cooking.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I see you.
No, this is fire.
Let's go. Baked beans next.
Good. Solid.
Just tastes like regular baked beans.
Yeah.
I ain't complaining. So one thing about me is I have a major sweet tooth, so when I saw these cinnamon rolls that you can just pop in the microwave, I had to try them. This is what the packaging looks like, and you just put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds and you're good. And y'all, this was actually really good. It just tastes like a regular cinnamon roll that you cook in the oven. So the next day I went to brunch in the Calf, and it was pretty good. I would say that the Calf really does have a decent brunch. So yeah. So later on, I just went ahead and got some fries from the Calf, and they were so good because the Calf knows how to make some good fries. As I stated earlier, every week is different, and some weeks I eat in the Calf more than others. But if you got to the end of this video, you are a real one, and thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please like this video and subscribe to see more. See you next week.